load state there. Yay, we're in! And it works. EarthBound, fantastic. H.R. Giger really just had one very specific kink and dedicated his life to recreating it in art form, just with airbrushes. Writhing cybernetic tentacles winding through tangles of wires, yes. H.R. Giger wanted to be fucked by a cybernetic alien bug creature, and that's all his work involves. From the very beginning to the very end, that's all he did. All he wanted was to be, like, double-teamed by cybernetic creatures. With tentacles or vaginas or penises or whatever he could find. Good for him, exactly. We should all be so lucky that he can make that his job. Also, he was a Nazi? Was he? I had no idea. I don't really know anything about him beyond that. Beyond his sort of kink life. I do fondly recall you saying, surely no one finds the alien hot at the start of Alien Isolation. What a sweet boy you were. I discovered some weird stuff about the internet, yes. Like, apparently, like, vast swathes of the population want to fuck the alien, or probably be fucked by the alien. Probably with that second mouth. The thing is that I'd be terrified of the acid. Like, I'd be absolutely terrified of the acid. And the teeth. Like, imagine if, like, basically, if there's anything, like, when it comes to, like, furries or scalies, anything with sharp teeth like that, what if they'd just accidentally clamped down? Like, that would be gone. Whatever's in their mouth is gone. And especially the alien, it's all teeth. It's got, like, 2 mouths full of teeth. Like, there's acid there. If it squirts on you, your face is melted. Like, ugh. Looks at pencil sharpener. Nah, teeth look fine. Ugh. What does a love of Midna make you? A twily? Maybe? I mean, I'm not the only one. I know this because of the internet. I thought I might be the only one when I was a kid. I'm not the only one who thinks that Midna is about 100,000 times hotter when she is in her goblin imp form than when she's in her true form at the end. So maybe that specific thing makes you something. Have you ever seen Blowjob Girl? No. The super old Derek comedy sketch with Ellie Kempner? No, I don't know who any of these people are or what that is. She's a child. She's like 50. Alright, what were we doing? We had just beaten up Frank. We had beaten up Frank, and that was all I remember, really. I think, oh yeah, we needed to get into the top. I have a map. Hang on, let's bring up the map. How do I bring up map? What's the map button? Does anybody remember? I've forgotten all of the buttons. That's the map button. We need to go up there. I'm pointing at the screen like a pensioner. We need to go up here. But in order to get up here, we needed to get a key. The key is in the city hall. The mayor has it. But we couldn't get the key from the mayor until maybe the sharks who were down here were taken care of. So we beat up a man called Frank, who was like, I'm super cool, I'm a gang leader called Frank. We beat him up and his little robot friend, and now I think we can go back to the mayor and go, hey, I solved your boy problem, and then he'll give us a key, and then we can go up and continue our quest. I think that makes sense. Reading this text in my chat right now, by the way, is making me feel like I have a stroke. You can hang out with the Blues Brothers and the world the same. I have no idea. Basically, it's all washing over me like a sort of Clockwork Orange scene. These boys are all friends now. I was kind of annoyed. I did 1 level worth of grinding off camera. I'm now level 8, I believe. I can check. Hang on. Status. I am level 8. There we go. Which is fine, I think. Oh, what have I done? I don't know how to... Oh, the new emulator. It hasn't, like, swapped the A and B buttons. I understand. I might do that later. Yeah, we went in here, we beat Frank, but also, I wasn't able to grind off camera against these specific boys, because now they're all friendly to me. The guess we'll go to the City Hall, which should be right up here. What's the new emulator? RetroArch. Or RetroArch. I have no idea how it's pronounced. It's the same, it's just all in one package. It's like a conglomeration of emulators. It's using the same hardware, I think, as SNES 9X, right? Basically, if you go into, hang on, F1 to bring up this, EarthBound USA, if you go to the main menu, you go to Online Updater and download all these cores for different emulators and then use them as you normally would an emulator. I love EarthBound. I do so far. Which core are you using? The SNES 9X one, I think, because that's just the emulator I was using before. So I just went, that one, please. I assume it'll work fine. Let me go F1 again. Hang on. Let me actually, quick menu, core options or controls. Is it controls? Hang on. F1. Controls. How do I go back? I'm still learning this. SNES 9X is the most prominent. I would like to remap the controls because it annoys me. So B button should be A. The A button should be B. The Y button should be X. Should be X. The Y button should be... Oh, what have I done? Maybe that's fine. Hang on. Is that better? I think that's better. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I swapped X and Y and Xbox for GameCube. Well, it's because I'm using an Xbox controller and the buttons are all swapped. Okay, so guess we go see the mayor. Setting up the Wiimote simulator for Xbox controller was a little bit fiddly. I've never played a Wii game on emulator. I have a Wiimote, so I think there's a way you can just play with a Wiimote. So maybe I'll try that at some point. I just don't want to bother right now. I think you might need to like hook up the actual receptor thing, the little bar, sensor bar, that's what it's called, into the computer with a little adapter, and then you can play them. Hello, can I talk to you now? Thank you so much for all of your help. Which one of you is the mayor? Is it Mustache Boy or Bigger Mustache Boy? In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mr. Mayor Burkle. Hee hee hee. You must be the mayor then. You just need that for the IR lights it provides. You can even use candles.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm Mayor B.H. Burkle. It's nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts and bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. You want a key to the touring entertainer shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter any dangerous situations, please don't ask me to take responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right?
Yes.
I'm a very important man in these parts. Do you think I'm important?
Yes.
Look, I'm the big cheese around here. And a brat like you should realise this when someone is trying to be nice.
Am I accidentally pressing the wrong button again? Did it not save? Oh, fuck me. Do I have to talk to him again? Christ. Am I accidentally saying no? I'll figure this out eventually. You want a key to the touring shack? Yes. Yes.
You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Although it's small, the key is very important. You seem to have too much to carry. Get rid of some stuff you don't need and come back for the key.
Fuck me! I killed like 100 crows off camera and now my backpack is full of cookies. Fuck off. Goods. Can I just eat a cookie? Use. Donge ate the cookie. Nothing happened because I'm already full. Give me a key, please. All the way through this again. Yippee. Last time I played something on the Wii, by the way, was Skyward Sword. I played Skyward Sword because Emma and I played through, well, I say Emma and I. Emma asked me to play through Twilight Princess for her while she watched. So I just played Twilight Princess. And that was amazing. Still holds up. It was so good. And then right afterwards, I went, you know what? I never finished Skyward Sword. I got it when I was like 14 or whenever it came out. I played it a little bit, didn't like it, and then never went back. Maybe it's actually really good. Maybe this is a good time. So I gave it another chance. And fuck me, it's terrible. It's a really shit game. And so I haven't gone back to the Wii. It's so bad. Might be one of the worst games I've played ever. It's so bad. It's the only Zelda game, legitimately, that I would call a bad game. It's so bad. It is a shit game, I agree. I didn't even finish Twilight Princess because I had it for Wii and not GameCube. I actually think that it might be the only good use of the motion controls on the Wii, to be totally honest. I think the Wii version of Twilight Princess plays better and looks better than the GameCube one. Now that's controversial. MF doesn't know about the CDI ones. Guess what I downloaded the other day, actually? For a future stream, possibly. Because I haven't played them. I have heard they are baffling. But I guess what I found an emulator for? On this. Anyway, give me the key, please. I mean, I'm sure I will play like 20 minutes and want to kill myself. But, you know, there's like 3 of the things, isn't there? There's at least 2. There's maybe 3. Yes, there's 2 of the ones that everybody knows from memes. The like, you know, my child, this is the peace that all true warriors strive for one. And then there's one that's top down where you play Zelda. Actually, there's 2 maybe where you play Zelda. It's why I was like... You know, when people are like, oh my god, the new Zelda game, you can actually play as Zelda for the first time. And I was like, these fuckers don't know about the Philips games. Now, will it be the first good one where you can play Zelda? Probably. Right, let's go up to the road. I went exactly the wrong way. Fantastic. And speaking of Zelda, I just finished the Minish Cap for the first time, which is a game that I think is very well liked, but I never hear talked about. Of all the Zelda games, it seems to be one of the least famous ones. Like, I feel like everybody knows, you know, a handful of them at least. Oh, a little butterfly. I still don't know what these do. But Minish Cap I loved. I thought it was so good. Made Donge relax. I don't know what that means in the context of this video game. What does relaxing do for me? Also, where was the gate? The gate is here. Hello, travelling entertainers. The door is locked. Well, I've got a key, actually, so it probably isn't. No, not equip. Goods? Key to the shack? Do I just use it? Yay! New area! It's been a while. I'm gonna do a quick save here, just because I feel like it. I'm still worried that things are gonna crash. I doubt they will, but they might. No problem here. No problem here. No problem here. What a horrible little bed. Spring mattresses. I guess most mattresses are still springs, aren't they? I feel like memory foam hasn't quite taken over the world. Can I just go in the hole? I guess I just go in the hole. Cave time. It's a Pokemon. It does look very Pokemon. This does predate Pokemon, though. Oh, look at these little freaks. Hello, little friend. What are you? You're a little freak. Look at their little tiny noses. All right, what do you want to do? You engage in the rowdy mouse. Well, I'm level 8. This should be fine. Look at his little face and his little tummy. He's got a little tummy. I'm just gonna auto fight. No, auto fight. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'll learn. I'm surprised it's taking this much damage, to be honest. It took like 60 hit points. Donge gained 34 XP. This is where I should have come to grind. Sorry, I fell off my chair there. I was doing a very strange pose where I had one leg up on my chair, which is beside me, and the other on the floor. You engage the rowdy mouse. I mean, just keep auto-fighting. Like all JRPGs, and it's the reason I haven't played JRPGs on this channel until recently. The fighting is, in my opinion, extremely boring in JRPGs. I've never understood the appeal of turn-based JRPG combat. I don't get it. I don't know why it's meant to be fun. I don't know why the fuck it's hung around as long as it has. It's like I react to JRPG combat the same way a lot of people react to point-and-click mechanics. But I'm more receptive to that, I think. So we'll just get this done, I guess. I mean, it's doing 1 point of damage to me each time. It's doing nothing. Just kill it. Fuck you, rowdy mouse. It's just the story of this game and the presentation have been... What the fuck? Am I getting fought by bugs? Have been good enough that I haven't minded the combat. What am I fighting right now? Are these like little sluggos? They're all so really cute. Why are all the enemies so adorable? Attack slug A. Okay, we'll just kill the slugs. I mean, they're still not going to do anything to me. Plus, I've got cookies. Don't hurt slugs. The slug can apparently try and hypnotize me. I feel like... I mean, slugs are famously very, very small. You could step over them, or on them, or just walk away. I feel like this is a silly waste of time for everybody involved. Hello, mouse! We're just gonna clear out this entire cave. I mean, there's not really anything to say during the fight scenes. We can just enjoy the music. I think if you have high enough speed and stats in general, it skips a lot of the fights. Like, I noticed that while I was doing a tiny bit of grinding off camera just in the previous area, is if I would run into a dog, it would just kill him. It was great. I've never played this game, but I swear I've heard 80% of the music tracks. I feel like this game, if you've ever played any sort of indie game, there is some sort of DNA from this in it. Which is a slightly gross way to put it, I understand. But, like, there's like an injection of EarthBound in all of the music and visuals of a lot of modern indie games. Just beat the mouse to death. I don't understand how a mouse is better at fighting than a dog. Like, I slaughtered probably about 50 dogs off camera. Like, I was wandering around in the woods and I was like, yes, a dog to kill. It was great because it has the most XP of that area. Why are the mice so much more violent? The dogs were running away at that point. Oh, there's some more sluggos, I think. Oh, they're quite cute. I know that I literally just called, I believe, 5 pixels on a screen cute. But it is cute. More mice. Can I just avoid the mice? Nope, I can't avoid the mice. Oh. Just holding down the B button right now. Done. Thank you. I must be leveling up at some point soon. Oh, a bread roll. I will eat the bread roll right now because I might be fucked, actually, in terms of health. No, never mind. I have lots of bread rolls and lots of cookies. Eat some of the cookies because they seem not great. Just to free up some inventory space. I don't even know if I was meant to be in here. Like, there's caves that I'm not going in. I'm just ignoring them and going, yay, see? It did the thing. It just skipped the fight. Because there's only one sluggo. What's in this cave? Let me know. Oh, Christ. Okay, well, this'll be fun. Auto fight, please. I could do the runaway mechanic, but that just seems silly. It's two mice. Even I, and I'm under no, misapprehensions about my real-life fighting ability. Even I could take on almost an infinite amount of mice. I think if 50 mice came at me trying to kill me, I think I could easily win. It would need to be up to thousands of mice in order to kill me. 68 XP. I'm gonna have more. I don't think you could. I just watched videos of CDI Zelda. My god. I have seen very sparse clips of it, and even that is enough to go, Jesus. Like, fuck me. It might be... I mean, they're infamous for a reason. They might be some of the worst looking games ever made. Would you stream Haunted House Renovator? I've never heard of it, but maybe. There's only a demo at the moment. I was looking at other games to stream. You know, because I've been on a kink of playing, like Nintendo games, like, because I'm not a Nintendo fan, so I was going, what other console stuff have I been missing out on? So I've been looking up, like, best Nintendo games, like best GameCube games, best 64 games, best SNES games and stuff, and picking out one or two, like, maybe I'll like this in the future. Maybe I'll find some that I really like, because I never grew up with consoles. And then I also looked up Sega games, like best Sega games. Have Sega ever made a good game? Has there ever been a good game on a Sega console? Like, look, I know there was like a rivalry between Nintendo and Sega, but I looked up so many lists on like Metacritic and IGN and stuff like that of like best rated Sega games. Literally everyone looked shit. Every single one. It's like, fuck me, these are terrible. Right, check this, please. Open the present. There's a cold remedy. I don't know what that'll do. I love plenty of Sega games. The only one that I had both liked and played was Golden Axe, and that's not even a great game, to be honest. It's a game for the elderly. Have you played Dynamite Heady? No, I haven't. If you open up the Sega Published, you've got even more goodies. It just seemed like, wow, they really lost the console war, didn't they? I mean, they don't even make consoles anymore, right? Have you played Rise Star? If I scrolled through, if it's one of the most famous ones, then I scrolled through screenshots of it and went, that looks shit, and then scrolled on. Just give me free XP, please. Oh no, 2 joined, never mind. Oh, it's a little ant boy! Never mind, that's cute. But yeah, why I brought that up in the first place was because the word haunted house was there. I have downloaded, I mean legally purchased, Luigi's Mansion, because Luigi's Mansion looks kind of fun, so I might stream that at some point. I've dinged! Yippee! My IQ went up by 1. What's my IQ? Have you played Sonic the Hedgehog? I think Sonic the Hedgehog looks bafflingly shit, and I don't understand how it got famous. Like, to the point where I don't even know if it actually does look bad. I think I'm exaggerating. I just simply genuinely don't understand what could be fun about it. Like, I've played 2 of the Sonic games from later on, not the originals, which everybody likes. But I've played 2 of the really bad ones, and they really soured me on them. The only 2 Sonic games I've played are Sonic Unleashed, which is horrible. It's where Sonic turns into a werehog boy, and it's really bad. And I played a little bit of Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is equally really bad. But even the 2D ones, I go, who could get any enjoyment out of this shit? It looks so bad. And I've never heard of Nights into Dreams, no. I'm here for the Sonic hate. I just don't get it. It's one of those things where I don't feel hate towards it. It's just that I look at it and I go, I can't imagine how anybody could find something to like about this. It's confusing more than anything. Silly little blue boy. He's not even entertaining to listen to, right? Like, he's an annoying guy. Oh, did I just heal myself? I wasn't paying attention to the fight. A cookie! Yippee! It's like, as a mascot, he's really annoying. Like, he's just an irritating little edgelord. I don't get it. Stop sending slugs and ants at me, for fuck's sake! There's too many slugs and ants. I barely know where I'm going as it is. I know, I mean, on the other hand, I'm kind of the same with Mario. Except that most Mario games, especially the 3D ones, I look at them and go, I wouldn't find that fun. I wouldn't enjoy myself while playing that. But I can see why people would, at least, where I can't with Sonic. Like, I can look at... And I did kind of enjoy the Super Mario World that I played recently. That'll probably come back at some point if I'm struggling for looking for a game. I'll play like 20 minutes of that. But I can see how that's fun and how people would enjoy it. Sonic just looks like a blur. Makes me feel like I'm on speed or something. Which I guess may be the point. Oh, I'm out! Hello! I'll use my little magic boy. Does this refill my magic? I still don't know what it does. There is nothing here for me. Except another hole. I guess I'll go in the hole. Oh, for fuck's sake, it fucking ends. Oh, I won! Don't send more ants at me. There's a hamburger inside, but he has too much stuff already. Oh my god. Okay. This is where it happens. I am going to eat like 15 cookies in a row. I'm gonna make myself sick. Please. There we go. Just eat another one. Eat another cookie. Use it. Maxed out. That's fine. I don't care. Goods. Eat another cookie. Get rid of all of our fucking cookies. We have too many cookies. That should do for now. There's a hamburger. That's way better. I'm done with streaming. I mean, streaming can be very annoying. I like streaming a lot, but I think I'm lucky in that I have never had any sort of, I don't know, stream drama or hate raids or anything like that in my streaming career. It's all been fairly relaxed and nice, so I like streaming a lot. Oh, I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten a red spiral, because I didn't even know the ant was there. Hit ant. Yeah, I mean, it's one hit, one kill. It's not exactly a big deal. Oh, I think a lot of that is, and also a lot of people just don't like, you know, talking for that long in front of a camera. I've gotten okay at it. I don't think I'm particularly good at it. Ooh, what are you, little sparkle boy? You finally got here. This is the first your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Is this a boss fight? Oh, it's a Titanic ant! Okay. You stream very often for us, it's very consistent. I think that's a good thing to do if you want to, I don't know, make it on Twitch, to have a consistent schedule, which is not feasible for a lot of people. I make my own hours, so it's easier for me, but if you don't, it's fucky. I mean, streaming, the entire thing about streaming is luck, by the way. Like, luck and random chance. Auto fight? I mean, this should be fine. This might be the second boss we've had to deal with, or it might be fine. Maybe it's just... I mean, an ant, the whole thing about giant bugs is that they can't really... The reason there aren't huge, colossal bugs anymore is because they can't really sustain themselves within their exoskeletons. Like, they're very fragile once they get that big. Like, you could punch through a thorax and just pull out the goo. I don't know what's in an ant. What's in an ant? That big lumpy thorax there in the middle. You could punch through that and just scoop out whatever's in there, whatever slime. So this shouldn't be too bad. I have a baseball bat, this should be fine. PSI magnet drained my PP. That's probably not great. You healed when you were already full, you fucking idiot. Okay, I'd like to kill somebody, please. There we go. The pump for streaming is ruined by drama. The pump for streaming is a horrible thing. Donja's defense went down by 1. I mean, I'm level 9 now. You're not going to do anything to me. I mean, your little helper is gone now as well, so it's fine. Oh, fuck. Pump until you stream. How much damage do you think this guy will take? Stop getting my PP down! I should heal, by the way. Oh, that was a lot of damage. I'd love you to heal in a second. Can you heal, Donge? I really shouldn't have done auto attack. Please heal? You're gonna be... Your PP is fucking dry! Okay, well, we're not healing. And we just died. Fantastic work, Donge, you fucking idiot. Cool. Right, when did we even last save, to be honest? Decided to return, summoning all the courage and energy he had. Oh, Christ, fuck that. We'll do the load state. Save state options. Load state. Where were we? Oh, we've go through the fucking caves again. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just remember to save more frequently. I need to have, like, a little save option on my controller, I think. That would be useful. Oh, fuck me. I have to eat all those cookies again. I don't even really like cookies. I find cookies kind of gross. That seemed maybe doable if we did better. Right, go straight in here. Yeah, get some little presents. There's a skip sandwich inside. Ugh. There's plenty of crisps I would put in a sandwich. Skips are not one of them. I doubt they have... I don't know when skips were invented, and they definitely weren't in Japan. I'm gonna state that with authority. I doubt this is referencing the crisp skips. What is a skip sandwich? Help. Skip sandwich gives you a spring in your step for about 10 seconds. It helps you recover your power a bit. So it's probably healing and PP, possibly? Maybe? I'm not really sure. Let's eat a cookie. And eat a cookie. I find streaming quite relaxing sometimes. I know that a lot of people don't consider streaming very relaxing, but maybe that's just people who shouldn't do streaming, to be honest. Like, if, I think a lot of people stream because they feel like they should stream. Like, I've known people who do that, where it's like, I think I'd like streaming, and they try it for, like, 6 months, and they're like, I haven't enjoyed a second of this, and then they just keep streaming, and it's like, you should stop, probably. Like, what are you getting from this? Like, the second I stop enjoying streaming, it's over. It all gets burned down to the ground, and I disappear from the internet forever. But it doesn't appear like it's going to happen. I guess it's worse if it gets tied up in your job. Like, if your job is streaming, then... Oh, that sounds... I mean, in some ways that sounds amazing, because you get to play video games and talk about nothing for a while. For your job. However, if you were then sort of compelled to do it for monetary reasons, then maybe it sort of saps the enjoyment out of it. I don't know. I mean, I make a tiny bit of money from streaming, but not that much, to be honest. I make enough money from streaming to justify some of the games I buy from streaming, and really that's it. I find it fun, then sometimes feel socially fatigued towards the end. It's one of the few pseudo-social activities I do that doesn't result in that for me. Like, in general, I will, if I meet up with friends, or even if I talk on Discord for a few hours, if I talk with friends, I will have a lovely time. I'll go, oh, afterwards, I'll even often go, that was really nice, as I go off and make myself tea. But then I'm thinking in my head, every time, I do not want to see or speak to another human being in 48 hours. Like, I get so tired and so drained. Like, I never feel more tired in my life than when I've been socializing. Even if I enjoy it and it's all a good time and it's with people I like, it's the same thing. The only social activities that don't involve that for me are streaming, which is fine for me. I don't know, there's enough abstraction there where it's looking at a screen and it's more of an audience that I'm fine with it. And Emma. I can socialize with Emma forever and not feel that sort of exhaustion, which is why I'm with Emma and will never leave, because that's very rare for me. But other than that, I'm a wreck. Like, even when I was a kid, it was like that. When it was like, you know, oh, I'd be set up on play dates or something with other kids. And it was like, okay, we've spent 4 hours at this, like, play park or something. I would want to be, like, secluded in my room for, like, 3 days afterwards to recover. I don't know what that's a sign of. I believe it's just called a fucking, being an introvert, right? Why I'm with Emma. Aw, and we'll never leave. Aw. Like, I think introversion and extroversion and all that, I think they're kind of maybe slightly pseudoscientific terms, at least maybe a little bit. And I think people use them wrong a lot, but I think that is the actual term, right? Is that, you know, whether or not you get drained or rejuvenated by social engagement, right? Like, I think for a while, introversion became sort of a byword for, like, depressed and misanthropic, which is not it at all. I think I'm using it right there. Quote 374, let's just steal some stuff. Let's do auto fight. Doesn't matter what the definition is if it's not useful. I mean, really, that's an argument between descriptivism and prescriptivism, I suppose, in linguistic terms. I just don't really use it that much anymore because of that. Yeah, exactly. People use it for shy when it's not really the same. Like Emma, I would say, is shy but extroverted, whereas I am not as shy but introverted. You know, they don't mean the same thing. It's like Emma is very, very shy, but loves spending time with people. And, I mean, you know, that's also not part of it, you know, feels rejuvenated when she spends time with friends and hangs out with people. I don't. Yeah, I don't find the extrovert-introvert thing useful. I don't either, really. I rarely use it because, again, it just means whatever people want it to mean. To a much, much lesser extent than the example I'm going to use. But it's a bit like the word woke. You know, the word woke actually, like, meant something at one point and now doesn't anymore. It's like that. I'm gonna fucking die! Oh, thank you for healing. Jesus Christ. Didn't realize my health was so low. Christ. Why am I taking so much damage now? Why is this going so much worse than it was before? Level me up, please. Yeah, I keep calling for help. Nobody's coming. There we go. I'd love to ding. Oh, I still haven't dinged. I'm gonna save. Just because I keep forgetting to. Save state. Save state. Yippee. How many ants could you fight? Oh, it depends on the ant. I know that's a cop-out answer, but it depends entirely on the ant. There's some fucky ants out there. Antoids. They don't seem like venomous, right, or poisonous. Like a bullet ant, like 3 could probably take me. But like a standard garden ant, I could destroy almost infinite of those, I think. Thousands of the things. It's like you basically don't even register that they're there most of the time. I could take on a hive of them. Unless they, like... I mean, they're famous for coordinating a lot, so if they understood the principle of suffocation of a human, then maybe they could kill me then. Like, if they realised halfway through the fight, when I'm, like, smashing them like an angry giant, then if they realised, like, mouth and nose, just swarm into the mouth and nose, then I'd be fucked. But other than that, I don't think I could be beaten by them. How many sloths could you beat up? None, I think. I think sloths, obviously their reputation for being slothful, they're named after a fucking deadly sin. But like, I think people forget that sloths have giant fucking claws. Like, I think a sloth, if it was really angry at me, could destroy me. Sloth was what? The animal was first? I don't believe that. It could be true, but I don't believe it. Let's go save state again. Oh, I couldn't just press F2 and it would be the same thing. Right, in here. Where's my magic butterfly? There was magic butterflies here last time. I'm vaguely annoyed. It's pronounced sleuth. Very posh English people pronounce it sloth, right? I noticed that whenever you watch a David Attenborough documentary, he says sleuth. And it always, like, stands out as, like, that's a weird way to pronounce that. Is it like the scone thing? Where, like, posh people pronounce it scone? Is it scone that posh people say? I don't know. The default here is scone, so English people must say scone. Give me a burger. There's a hamburger inside. Thank you. That's lovely and useful. Could you beat up and win against an identical clone of yourself? I mean, probably not, right? I mean, probably be a tie. I imagine, and because it's an identical me, like a mirror version of me, assuming they're not evil, I think we would, and this is too much information, we'd probably just do like fucked up stuff together, just to try it, just to see what it's like. I don't think we'd fight. It depends what your tactics are. I don't know how you could beat a clone of yourself, because you're the same person. I guess get a gun first. Get a gun? Like, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know where I'd find a gun. I guess basically, like, run towards the nearest knife. Whoever is there first wins, right? Because if I get the knife first, I'm slitting their throat. The question was beating them, not beating them off. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Fuck me. Your answer is I just do myself a lot. Well, maybe we'd fight and then sort of, you know, one of us would pin the other one, like arms back behind our head, and then we'd be like panting and looking into each other's eyes, and then we'd just kiss. I imagine that's how it would go. I mean, this isn't something I've preoccupied myself with, but I imagine it's Dreya. Dreya kissing a sloth. I mean, I am kind of sloth-like. Stop writing Dreya fan fiction. I believe the term is self-cessed. Is that a term? I only heard this recently. There was like a joke tweet that mentioned self-cessed. And I was like, what is this? And I looked it up and went, oh, I understand. I was like, self-cessed, isn't that just masturbation? And then I looked it up and I was like, sort of. Like, sort of, but sort of meta. Ooh. Anyway, give me some cookies, by the way, because I'm very hurt. I'd like some cookies, please. I'm sorry I asked. I feel like... basically, I feel like everybody would go that way. It's never portrayed like that in media about clones fighting. Like multiplicity. Michael Keaton doesn't just like have an orgy with himself. But I feel like if there was like if a wizard made two of me, I feel like that would eventually happen. Like, I'm not saying it would be the first thing we do. I'd say hello first, and then they'd go hello. But assumedly, they have the same brain and thoughts and mind that I have. So both instantly, we'd be looking at each other and going like, they're thinking about it. You know? And I don't even find myself attractive. I'm just saying, you know, for the novelty. You're all lying if you disagree with this. Eat some bread roll, please. There we go. I never expected this. Let's quick save. Anticipate the worst. Would Emma allow it? That's the thing. I'm assuming this is sort of a fictional world where I'm single, I guess. Although it's two of me. Like, you know, I don't know, we'd have to have a conversation about it. It's got to be weird, right? Everything Dreya said is sound and logical. I think it is. We don't suck ourselves, don't lie. You asked it and this is your fault. Right. More fucking buggos, please. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this boss. I might need to grind buggos. Don't want to know what we've learned now. We were discussing the concept of self-cest. I've never browsed the tag on... Sorry, in order to finish the joke, I need to take a beat and remember what the fanfiction website is called. Is it AO3? AO3, is that the fanfiction thing? That probably has a self-cest tag. Fuck me, I'm taking a lot of damage, Jesus. Jesus, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna fucking die! I'm dead! How'd I get killed by fucking ants? Ugh. Marty McFly travels back to the present to fuck himself. I mean, that movie is weirder because he, you know, his mum tries to fuck him. That's worse, right? That's way worse. Like, if you had to choose one, you either have to fuck an identical copy of yourself or your mum from the past. Obviously, you're gonna choose the first one. That's not up for argument. I simply do not want to know. He didn't fuck his mum though, did he? No, but the undercurrent was there. Fry did though. Is that a thing in Futurama? I don't like Futurama, so I haven't kept up on the lore. I don't really like Back to the Future either, to be honest. I haven't kept up on that lore either. I'm surprised there haven't been 15 more Back to the Future movies and spin-offs. Right, there. Don't get ambushed. Amazing. They parodied Back to the Future and Fry becomes his own grandfather. Ew. Gross. He fucked his nan. I mean, Futurama is basically just like Simpsons but worse and edgy, so I never really liked it. Parts of it were good, parts of it were okay at least, but I was never that into it. There will be more Back to the Future once Marty McFly dies. I think it's, is it Zemeckis? I think it might be Zemeckis who was like, as long as I'm alive, there will be no more. Because, you know, I own the rights to it or whatever. Which is one of the few good things Zemeckis has ever done. Because I think Zemeckis is a little bit of a hack. I don't like his movies. Right, use the cookie, eat the cookie. Fantastic. We've got a decent amount of PP. This should be okay. Do a little quick save. Zemeckis will go back on that once Marty McFly dies. I think plenty of it was great. I don't know. I used to like Futurama a lot. And then, as a kid, because it aired when I was like fucking 6, right? Probably. No, 4. I think it came out when I was like 3 or 4. So it was always around when I was very young. I tried to rewatch it recently enough, probably about a year and a half ago. I put it on to rewatch it. I got through about 1.5 series of it before I went, I cannot watch any more of this. I find specifically Fry to be one of the most annoying characters in any show I've ever watched. I hate Philip J. Fry. I find him so fucking annoying. I know he's meant to be pathetic, but he's so much of like a stupid incel that I hate watching him. Really, I also don't like Leela. Really, the only entertaining characters are like Bender and Zoidberg for me, or maybe Hermes as well. I just don't like it. But I liked it at the time. Maybe it was just a different era. I don't know. I loved Futurama as a kid, but found it rough to rewatch. That is a much more concise way of saying that. I'm watching Kevin Can Fuck Himself, finally. I think Emma watched a little bit of that and said that it was fine. I think that was basically her end review. Is it the thing I'm thinking of? Kevin Can Fuck Himself. Is this about self-cest as well? I'm not actually sure. An American dark comedy television series. What's this about? A woman struggling to redefine her life amid an unhappy marriage to her husband Kevin, an insensitive, unambitious man-child. The show presents contrasting perspectives of her experience as a stereotypical sitcom wife when Alison is with Kevin, shown with a multicam setup and canned laughter, and as a woman navigating a difficult personal path filled in a single-camera setup, more common to television dramas when he's away. Basically, Emma went, the setup is fun and interesting, but it's still kind of just a dumb American sitcom. Was I believe what she said? That it was like a fun time for one series, but that she would never watch another one. Eric Peterson as Kevin Roberts, a parody of loutish husbands in sitcoms such as The King of Queens and The Honeymooners. Ugh. Basically anything that Kevin James has been in. You'd like it subverting the buffoon sitcom. Anyway, let's go over here, back to the game. Sometimes a little bit of something is good. Yeah, I mean, I think there's no problem with like just watching one series of something and then going, that's enough for me. I haven't seen it, but I like that actress in it, I think. What's her name? Is it taking a swipe at Raymond, who infamously everyone loves? I've never met anybody who liked the show Everybody Loves Raymond except Zara. Annie Murphy, a Canadian actress from Schitt's Creek. That's another one. I sort of meant to watch Schitt's Creek for ages, but the title, and I recognize that's the joke, but the title is so stupid that I won't watch it. They can't be good. Don't bother trying anything, you'll hate it. Like, I hate that title so much. But I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's fantastic. She also had a voice role in Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, which does not sound like a real movie. I've seen too many GIFs of Schitt's Creek to enjoy it now. I feel like it did occupy the same fan base as like The Office, the American Office specifically, or anything developed by Michael Schur. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved, is he? No, it's Dan Levy. Oh, Eugene Levy. Oh, it's his son. It's not fantastic, it's just fine. Not as saccharine as other American shows. Schitt's Creek I tried to rewatch, and even second time, the beginning is hard to get into, but I remember loving it later on. I know people loved this for a while, but like Sambal said, it's just so, it was so GIF heavy. Like lots of reaction GIFs on Twitter from 30-somethings. I was like, it's that kind of show. Okay. It's in that realm of like The Office or The Good Place or Brooklyn Nine-Nine and, you know, that kind of thing. Where it's like, I'm sure this is perfectly fine, but do I want to watch it? Probably not. It's good and watchable. And people have said the same about so many American shows. I know it's Canadian, but North American. It's all the same. Alright, let's try and fight this boy, shall we?
You finally got here.
I've already done the whisper voice, I don't need to do it again. Titanic Ent and its cohorts. Right. First of all, life up. What is PSI Emma? I don't think I've ever used this. It has a fence, so sure, use that. To all enemies, PP10. Sure, do a PSI Emma. 50 HP and 95. Oh my god, that was pretty good. Pretty great. That's a good start. We're out of PP now. Is there any other PPs I can use? What does hypnosis use? That's 6. This was 10. I think that's 5. Right, so no PP. I guess just bash him, and then when we do a little bit more damage to him, we can eat a sandwich, recover a PP, maybe do another big PP. Emma coming to defend you of your many crimes. Oh, that is a lot of damage already. Alright, do another bash to Titanic Ent. Probably not great. Right, then maybe eat a sandwich. Ooh! Sandwich better fucking heal me. It did a tiny bit, but not much, to be honest. And also, it said it gave me PP, but it didn't. We all saw that, right? But where's my fucking PP? Right. That's bad. What does the cold remedy do? That's a lot of fucking damage. It had no visible effect. Ah! Okay. Let's eat a hamburger, please. I'm running out of shit to take. Used a biting attack, which did a fuck ton of damage to me and killed me. But I healed up anyway. Okay, I would like to. Bash it. I might need more XP. Yeah, take my PP. It doesn't fucking do anything anyway. Just keep bashing it? off. You shielded? You fucking nerd. Okay, keep doing magnet on me. Because I don't have any PP. Yeah, keep doing magnet. That's actually fantastic. Fuck off! Oh, I'm dead. One more round and I'm fucked. Come on, shield disappeared. I'm dead again. Well, that's fucked. Oh, Jesus. Okay, is it F4 to reload? I don't know what the fuck to do then. Skip send, which didn't really do that much to me. A lot of beeps and boops in this game. There is a lot of beeps and boops. A lot of deaths as well. I mean, I guess I'll try once more and then maybe go off and try and level.
You finally got here. Take it from me.
It's me and my clone. Okay. I think the PSI Emma was a good opening move because it killed off his little helpos. So I think we should do that. Fantastic work. 99 damage is huge. But now what do we do? Maybe, you know what? Do it again. Actually, do it again. Let's just do the same thing again. Shield, fuck off. I'm gonna blast past your shield. 73 HP. Great. Then, maybe try a sandwich. Because he's already got a shield. So try a sandwich now. Used a biting attack. That's bad. Ate the skip sandwich. It doesn't do anything! I thought it was... Oh, fuck's sake. How the fuck do I gain PP back then? That's not helpful. Okay, right. I might need a burger in a second. Let's go... fucking bash him? Yeah, magnet me. If you just keep magneting, it's actually fine. Just keep bashing him. If we get low, we'll try our hamburger. Is your shield not gone yet? There we go, fantastic. Used a biting attack, that's really bad. We need he could theoretically kill us in one shot now. We need a hamburger. Oh, fuck me, 59 damage. Got hurt and collapsed! I was in the middle of eating a fucking burger. Okay, this seems difficult. It seems like a difficult fight. Is there any way we could maybe, well, let me just check. What's our status? Our status is 58 XP for the next level. That's actually nothing. That's like one fight. I should definitely do that then. Let's go find some buggos or something. Hello, little buggos. You won. Maybe 1 or 2 levels will do it. I don't know how important the levels are in this. Like, is it Dark Souls where it's like gear is more important than levels? Offense went up by 2, guts went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP by 1. That's fucking nothing. PP up by 2 is good. Dunge realized the power of healing. I don't know what that means. Okay, what's the power of healing, please? Healing. To one of us. Life up or healing? What is the difference? Tried healing. It had no visible effect. The fuck is that then? What's healing? Is that like status effects possibly? I'm gonna guess it's status effects. Lol at Zara's pinned message, always a mood for this stream. I simply do not want to know. I bring up philosophical musings. I'm sure, like, if you read Socrates and he was talking about would you fight or make love to a clone of you, people would be like, oh my god, this is such salient, he's making such salient points. But when I say it, it's gross. You all would. Unless you're ace, I guess, in which point you, what, do a puzzle? What do asexuals do? I assume a lot of jigsaw puzzles. Coming into stream and immediately covering my eyes and ears for 4 hours of self-care. Right, how much to level up again? 676. I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. It's not gonna be pleasant, but it's doable. Everything I've learned in this stream is against my will. Especially if it's just walking around and them, you know, dying immediately. That would be pretty good. Quote 128, don't tigers smell like popcorn? I'm sure I was mocked at the time I said that, ages ago. But isn't that true? Like, doesn't tiger piss reek of popcorn? I think that's a thing I learned at one point, and I don't know why. I'm confident that's true. It's not going to be pleasant, but doable, they said as they examined their clone. I mean, look, I'm not even saying if I did have relations with that clone. I'm not saying it would be pleasant, because I'm not into me. I don't think I look good, or I don't think it would be a good experience necessarily, but you would definitely try it. And I'm gonna just heal up a little bit, eat some cookies, and then go do some grinding. Going to cinema, fuck, nobody move. Hang on, let me just check this. Tiger urine popcorn? Why this animal's pee smells like hot buttered popcorn. The aromatic secrets of tiger pee, exploring its unique scent. Well then, from the National Geographic, no less. It might be a few. It's a few. Southeast Asia's bear cat has a movie theatre aroma, but it's not the only animal that smells like a snack food. Apparently, Southeast Asia's bear cat smells like popcorn. Binturongs. They happen to smell like hot buttered popcorn. What else? Corn chips. Paws of the domestic dog have a reputation for smelling like corn chips. What? What? If you pick up a dog's paw and put it to your nose, does it smell like Doritos? Lemon drops. Ants love candy, so it's they smell like lemon drops, apparently. Almonds and cherry cola for, what, millipedes? Oh, that's quite cute. White admiral butterflies smell like mint. That's quite sweet. The aromatic secrets of tiger pee, exploring its unique scents. Tiger urine smells like popcorn. Thank you. Oh, it's all about science, this one. No, I just want the popcorn. Tiger pee, also known as tiger urine. Come on now, you don't need to... refers to the waste product excreted by tigers through a urinary system. Like other animals, they produce urine as means of... Are you defining what urine is? Unveiling the secrets of tiger pee. Anyway, the important thing is, I'm right. What is this? Why is this the image you've decided to use? What the fuck is it? That's fucking the cursed Garfield memes. Bizarre. The smell of tiger pee. What does it smell like? Was this written by AI? How does it differ from other animal urine? What is this? Is that from fucking Soul Eater? Tigers, being carnivores, have a meaty menu that impacts the smell of their urine. What the fuck is this article? Conclusion, and it's an alleyway, probably because people piss in alleyways. Final thoughts. This is fucking bizarre. This is definitely AI, isn't it? It's weird. Posted by Tara S. What, the disgraced voice actor Tara Strong? She's taking a break from saying weird racist shit to write about tiger piss. Right, let's close that. Back over to the game, please. I feel like we've all learned something important. Again, educational tag is in the stream, I'm sure. Kill some bugs. Apparently, the ants will taste like lemon drops or smell like lemon drops. I don't know what slugs smell like. Strange times we live in. I learned that pee is yummy. I mean, some people think so. I don't have experience. It's putting it simply. I can't imagine it would be. I mean, it's excretory, so it's going to be full of salt, right? salt and other, like, unneeded nutrients. When I imagine sentient machines, I didn't expect them to write about Tiger Pea. Oh, a cookie! I'll take a cookie. Although, again, I said this at the start, I don't really like cookies. Whether you're talking about American cookies, which are all biscuits, or specifically cookies, like the chocolate chip ones, don't really like them. I think they're overrated. You won! I love when it just kind of goes, we're not going to play out this fight. Do I have to fight the mice still? Yes, I still have to fight the mice. Although we'd get to look at an adorable little fat mouse friend. Ow. I mean, if it's only one round of combat, surely I shouldn't have to do that. Dreya entering any internet page. You must I? Why do they call them cookies on an internet search engine? Or the like? I don't know what the reference there is. Is it because the website is eating your data? Not really sure. I'm gonna do a special little PSI Emma to take all of these things out at once. Just because I don't want to go through the full thing. Yippee! A couple more fights like that and I think we're leveled up. And then I'll go heal up fully, get my PP back, and then we'll try and take on this boss. It's basically Dark Souls. Dark Souls is basically a rip-off of EarthBound. Quote 452, it's that American gravy that looks a little bit like cum. Emma and I were watching a cooking show recently where somebody was making like a historical recipe for biscuits and gravy for Americans, which is, American biscuits are like they look a little bit like savoury scones, like somewhere between like a Yorkshire pudding and a scone, which looks bizarre, but it's like a flaky pastry cake thing, but it's savoury. And they cover it in this white gravy, the like white, slightly see-through gravy with chunks in it, and it looks like ill cum. Basically, it looks like really bad cum. I don't really understand it, but apparently it's delicious. Just gonna tap B until this is over. The video was good. It was about, like, you know, Old West recipes, basically. It was a fun time. Which is delicious. I'm taking a lot of damage. What's the easiest way to heal in this game? I'm not actually sure. Like, I don't know where you go to heal beyond, like, home. Like, all the way back to your house. Which I guess is fine. Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Hang on. Let me take a cookie? That's 6 HP. That's nothing. But if they each do 1 HP, this should be fine still. Right. Just auto-fight. 2 searches combined. The name Cookie was coined by Lou Montulli himself. I love the way himself is there, as if, of course, you'll know Lou Montulli. And is derived from the term magic cookie, which is the package of data received and sent by a program. Some have speculated that Magic Cookie is an LSD reference to an old Dan O'Neill cartoon strip from the 70s, which was popular in San Francisco. Of course, it's fucking weird, obscure nonsense. It might also be a Hansel and Gretel reference, but that's boring. I mean, Hansel and Gretel does involve cannibalism. I feel like it's one of the few children's stories that does. They do eat the witch at the end, don't they? Sorry, I'm just thinking. Do I actually remember the end of Hansel and Gretel? Those 2 German children eat that witch. Or do they just cook her and just leave her to burn or something? I think they might eat her. Probably depends on the... what's it called? The version. Like, I know, you know, the original fairy tales were fucked, and then Brothers Grimm kind of sanitized them a little bit, but still left a little bit of fuckiness in them. And then throughout the next couple of 100 years, they got more and more sanitized and Disneyfied and stuff like that. So probably at some point they ate the witch. It also makes no sense since Hansel and Gretel didn't use cookies to make their way, but stones, I think, and later breadcrumbs that were eaten by birds. They only burned the witch in her oven. No. You should at least eat her, just as like a revenge. Also, I don't know how witches in fairy tales work. Could you gain her power? You know, could you become a witch boy if you ate a witch? I don't know how that works. Everyone has a different lore. I'm not saying I would eat the witch, but I'm surprised they didn't, because it's a German fairy tale and they're usually brutal. So I'm surprised they didn't have the kids eat a woman. I mean, the woman was going to kill and eat them, so she was probably some sort of pervert. So she did deserve it. Again, I never really read these as a kid, so my knowledge on the details is very hazy. Like, I never was read fairy tales by my parents or anything. I had a book of fairy tales, I think Grimm's, like, some of the slightly more obscure, read slightly shitter, less famous Grimm's fairy tale stuff. But I only read that later, and wasn't that into them. The first book I was read, I think, was The Hobbit. That was what my dad got me into. So fairy tales after The Hobbit seem a bit twee. Oh, I dinged, by the way. Yippee! HP went up by 14. That's what we want. We want lots and lots of HP. I guess we'll go heal now, and then try and do the boss, I suppose. I mainly remember The Simpsons, Hansel and Gretel. I'm kind of the same. And I believe Homer turns into a weird bird man with a fish head at the end of that and lays eggs for them to eat. So it's probably not accurate. How old were you when they read you The Hobbit? 3 or 4? Probably 3, because I read it myself by the time I was like 5 or 6, so it must have been 3 or 4. So, but that's all. Like, I was not really read to a lot as a child, because I just started reading myself. Because I was like, I'd prefer this. So I never really got the chance for fairy tales and stuff. I mean, probably when I was like 2, they read me fairy tales, but I don't remember any of them. Right, let's go heal. I've probably got a lot of money. Oh, it's the little mole baby again. Or I could just go home, I suppose. That's probably not too far a walk. You need to traumatize the children so they don't forget the lesson. I mean, that is what it is, right? Although I guess, what is the moral of the story for Hansel and Gretel? Kill perverts? I mean, it's an okay moral, I'm just gonna say. But like, what is the moral there? If your parents abandon you in the woods, be prepared to burn a pervert to death. Feels quite German, I suppose. My mum started to read us The Lord of the Rings, but I just read it myself because I got so into it, and waiting for each night was too slow. Exactly. I think maybe my dad read me the first couple of Harold Potter books, but neither of us were particularly into it. I think it was just a thing that people were doing. So I went, who cares? I ended up out of inertia reading all of the Harry Potter books. I remember about 10% of them at best. But I did read them all, I think. I mightn't have read the very last one. It's basically just good old stranger danger. You can eat anything, no matter how big or small. I think this is the save, isn't it? Is this the save key? Let's instead talk to our mum. Hello, Mum. Hiya.
You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some broth and scoot on up to bed.
Yippee. Why couldn't it be the sisters jolly? When were the Brothers Grimm even around? I'm not even 100% sure. Like, are they... I'm gonna say they were doing stuff in the 1800s. That's just my guess. Like, they don't feel ancient, right? Were they conglomerating shit in the 1800s, maybe? Or is it before or afterwards? It's definitely not afterwards. No jolly in Germany. It depends. I mean, the further south you get in Germany, the more the stereotypes change. Like in northern Germany, the stereotype, at least from the outside, is very much, you know... I mean, aside from the obvious ones, which I won't even mention. But helmets with pointy parts on the top. Big mustaches, very, very serious people, and very efficient factories. That's the... and sort of cold. That's the northern Germany stereotype. And then the southern Germany is, oh, we are eating our sausages, and oh, there's a tuba. That's... Sorry, Bavaria, but like... That's and again, Nazis. I know Bavaria was big into the Nazis. But that's what you associate with them. Those are the two stereotypes. South and West are the fun ones. Don't go there. No, that is accurate. Oh, meine Lederhosen has too many sausages spilling out. Berlin, gays and Australians and gay Australians. Oh yes, Berlin especially is arthouse gays, isn't it? That's my stereotype of Berlin. Again, that might be inaccurate, but that's what I associate it with. Arthouse gays and then the whole wall thing. Auto fight the rowdy mouse, please. We will get through this boss eventually, I swear. It's taken longer than I thought it would. Yippee, run. Cologne is the gayest city? Berlin is just Berlin. I guess because it's the biggest. I assume. I don't actually know how many people are in Berlin. I looked up how many people were in Hamburg recently because Emma asked. And when I said the number, Emma was like, "Are you joking? I thought it was like 10,000 people. I thought it was a small town." And I went, "No, it's pretty huge." I think Germany might be a bit less centralized than Ireland is in terms of population. It's like how in Paris, like 90% of the population, or in France, like 90% of the population lives in Paris. I don't think it's like that, and Ireland is kind of the same with Dublin. I think it's different in a lot of other European countries. Auto fight again. I'm not using any of my PP because I need that for later. I think it's more conservative gay, if you know what I mean. Media gays. Australian queers are always moving to Berlin. I mean, Emma has been to Berlin and thought it was beautiful. Emma speaks very highly of Berlin. But I've never been. I've never been to Germany in general. Emma did confirm a couple of stereotypes, which is that nobody will cross the road unless told, and they were all eating sausages constantly. And that's really all I needed to know. Oof! That was pretty good. And goths. Yeah, I associate Germany with goths a little bit as well. I mean, the historical goths as well, I suppose. You know, the ones the Romans didn't like. Okay, fantastic. We've still got all our PP. We're heading up. I don't know how much more we have to go to level up even more. But we will probably find out as these bugs keep fucking chasing me. Yeah, just keep sending slugs at me. I'll die eventually, I'm sure. I don't know, speaking of travelling, I saw my dad yesterday for the first time in a couple of months, a few months probably, because he's back in the country for work from Spain. He was in Belfast for about a week previously, just before he came back down. And he was saying Belfast is bloody beautiful. And so he recommended going. And Emma and I were kind of thinking about going there soon anyway. So probably at the end of the summer, and Emma and I might take a trip to Belfast. It's just, I know it's bad to say, but whenever you hear anything about the north, your first reaction is to go, But apparently Belfast is lovely now. So it'll probably be fine. It's like I told my grandparents that when I saw them last, we were thinking of going up to a trip to Belfast, you know, just for like 3 days or something. And they were like, the north. I was like, I think it's okay now. Well, Belfast is. I wouldn't go to Derry, but you know, I think it's okay now. My parents took me to Hamburg as a kid, I think, but I don't remember it. I know basically nothing about Hamburg. Hamburg is, I mean, aside from, you know, it being the namesake of hamburgers, I don't know anything about it. Don't know its history or anything. Outside of Berlin, I couldn't really name many places in Germany. I think there's some nice scenic areas in Northern Ireland. I mean, physically, it's meant to be beautiful. I mean, but obviously politically and in terms of mass death and violence, it was pretty bad up until recently. But I think it's nice now, at least parts of it. Like, apparently if you go to Derry, it still looks fucking rough, and you could get hit with a big pipe if they hear your accent. But apparently Belfast is a lot more touristy and nice now. Apparently it's been kind of cleaned up. So Belfast should be fine. Also, because of its reputation, I think hotels are quite cheap. So it'll be nice to visit. I mean, they have, like, you know, lots of famous museums and stuff, so it's probably okay. People here used to be like that about the East as well. Yeah. Anytime there's that big divide. I was just thinking I'll have to go through, like... No, it's not a hard border. That was the whole thing about Brexit and stuff that they were worried about. I'll probably need my passport and stuff. I keep forgetting, yeah, it's in the UK. I'll need to, like, get my passport in order and stuff. I don't know where that is right now. That'll come later. It's fine. Imagine Belfast is probably a bit like Glasgow in that regard. Probably, because Glasgow used to be overrun with slums and sectarian violence, but I think it's meant to be nice now, right? I think it's meant to be, you know, okay. It's like the nice one was always, oh fuck me, there's so many bugs. The nice one in, or the posh one was always Edinburgh, but I think Glasgow's meant to be good. Fuck me, I'm gonna die. There's so many fucking slugs. I regret choosing auto. I haven't even chosen auto fight. I might need a burger. You know what, auto fight? How bad could it be? I'm gonna quick save and then auto fight. My parents said, wow, we'd never have come to Glasgow despite liking Scotland, and they ended up really liking it. I was like, see? Feeling very pleased with myself. I should bring my grandparents to the north. And then get hit with a big pipe if we go to the wrong bar. Sorry, I forgot. We have the accent. But Emma wants to do, like, the Titanic Museum and you know, go on one of those. I think it'll be very, very cringe and pointless, but the black cab tours of Belfast. I was like, I have no interest in doing that, but I'll go on one. Did you enjoy your year in Hong Kong? Hong Kong looked lovely. I know nothing about Hong Kong either, to be totally honest. As is shown by my time in Time Guesser. I'm very bad at noticing when it is Hong Kong. I missed it, I can't wait to go back on holiday. I don't really travel much in general. I mean, I travel probably more than a lot of people, but I don't feel like I travel as much as, like, my parents, for instance. So maybe that's how I'm comparing it. Like, I travel more than my grandparents, but not as much as my parents. Like, I rarely leave the country. I was homesick and it was quite warm, but apart from that, it was great. I don't think I get homesick. I don't know if I've ever been anywhere long enough to really get homesick, I guess. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that the magic butterflies heal up my PP. So I'm going to take this opportunity to life up. There we go. And then PP me. Does that work? Dunge relaxed. Did that restore my PP? It did! Okay, we know what they do now. Fantastic. Let me just do another quick save. We're nearly back. I'll come to Cork just to stand there and go, this is nice. Genuinely, I can't really stress enough how... I mean, parts of Cork, I'm sure, are lovely. Like, I haven't really explored a lot of the county. But, you know, I'm sure there's, like, lovely areas of outstanding natural beauty and there's parks and stuff like that. But the actual city itself, like walking around Cork City, the capital of the county, is awful. It's so ugly and so run down and so depressing. Like, it makes you sad to walk around Cork City. Yeah, that worked. Try me. Auto fight, go. I'd love another magic butterfly about now so I could use a life up. I'll make you take me to these places specifically. Oh, I have cookies, never mind, I don't need the heals, and then we can fight. I mean, the other thing is that I think Cork thinks it's nicer than it is still, even though everybody I've spoken to that's been to Cork City in a long time has said, oh, it's gone downhill, hasn't it? Oof, this looks depressing. but then it is still one of the most expensive cities I've ever been. Like, I've been to Amsterdam. Amsterdam was fucking expensive. It's still about the same as Cork. Maybe slightly more. And that's Amsterdam. It looks nice. This is Cork, for Christ's sake. Oh, I leveled up again. Offense and defense went up by 2. I must be able to beat the shit out of this big ant now. I've gained 3 levels. Ooh, I have shield now, like the ant does. That'll be fine. Speaking of ants, another fucking fight before we get to the boss. Never mind, I win. Yippee. I saw an ad for a bus trip through Ireland yesterday, going to all the places. Cork, Dublin, Londonderry. I was talking to Emma the other day. She had not seen it referred to Londonderry ever until like the last few years when she started watching like British-made stuff about it. And I was like, yeah, it just does not ever get called that south of the border. But if you watch English stuff, they'll call it that. For obvious reasons, I suppose. When Blizzard opened the new office in Cork, there's a Blizzard office in Cork? Ugh, I mean, it matches their fucking black-hearted, rancid soul, I suppose. There was a mass exodus to it. People would say, oh, the building is so nice. But when that's what they did when not at work, stay home and play games. Great advertising, guys. It made me feel not so bad about staying at Friends. Famously, I don't keep up with Blizzard. Blizzard might be... Look, even if we take away the fucked up company that they are... Even if we take away the fact that they're evil, basically, like Activision or whatever, I feel like Blizzard make the games that I am least interested of all the AAA studios. It's either them or Ubisoft, where it's just, I look at every game they produce and go, I just don't it's a bit like what I said about Sonic earlier. I'm like, I could not imagine having fun while playing this. Like, what do they make? Diablo? WoW? What the fuck else do Blizzard make? Do they make Overwatch, maybe? It's like everything they make, I'm like, this, I can't imagine being the sort of person who would like this. StarCraft may be the most, but I don't like StarCraft either. StarCraft, I associate with dads, because my dad really likes StarCraft. I remember when I was a kid watching my dad play StarCraft matches and going, what's this? And I'm going... It's basically a spreadsheet. Like, go away. Don't play this. But he really likes it. I associate it in the same realm of gaming as like XCOM and stuff like that, even though I know it's a slightly different genre. It's just, you know, dad games. Like Age of Empires and all those RTSs. I was never an RTS person. Right, I'm going to quick save and we're going to talk to this fucker again. Do I need to heal up first? I do. I will heal up a little bit. Give me some cookies. Give me 2 cookies. And heal up as much as possible. They were doing well until WoW when they were printing money, bought their independence from Vivendi, then teamed up with Activision. Oof. I mean, Activision are another one, even before the merger. I mean, another evil company, but Christ, boring as fuck. Like, it's so boring. They're like the Taylor Swift of games companies, where it's like, I can see that they make sort of competently made video games, but I can't, there's just no soul behind them. Like, it's just grey shooters. My dad doesn't game. I guess it's just because my dad is slightly younger. Like, my dad's, what, 50? 51, maybe? I think he's only 50. So, you know, born in the 70s, kind of, you know, teens, early 20s and the 90s when games were kind of taken off in a big way. So he plays some stuff, at least. Played a lot of stuff in the early 2000s. Not as much anymore. You finally got here. This is the first Your Sanctuary location. Right, kill the big ant, please, for the love of Christ. It's going so badly. Right, first of all, PSI Emma. All enemies. There we go. Kill them all. Kill all his little friends. That was not a lot of damage, I feel, but it still killed off his friends. Defense down, that's not great. But we have defense upped because of our levels. I'm going to do another PSI Emma on you. Because we have the mana now. 74 damage, that's pretty good. Magnet is bad, because it drains our PP. I'm gonna just bash you, I think, from now. Yeah, just beat him over the fucking head. Keep defense down. Keep debuffing me instead of actually attacking me. That would be lovely. I keep doing magnet and shit to me. Just keep bashing. Biting attack is the bad one, but 21 is a lot better than like 30 or whatever it was doing there. It might have been okay if the original heads hadn't left. Chris Metzen, then Frank, then Mike left as it all fell. I know none of these names. I know very little studio heads in gaming. Like really, if it's not Gabe Newell or somebody equally huge. Even equally huge ones. I don't know who the head of Ubisoft is, or Blizzard, or anything like that. I don't keep up with this news. I only know Gabe Newell because he's a meme. He's a meme human instead of an actual person. Oh, we just did it! That was so fucking easy! Probably could have done it 2 levels ago. 759 XP! I'm shocked we haven't dinged. Okay, I'm happy with that. Sanctuary, please. What's the foot? Why is there a big old foot? What's happening? Why am I fading out? Am I sick? I can't move or anything. Boo, 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 boo. Donge caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. It's better than my shit dog who abandoned me and won't help me fight, which would really help. If he could fucking circle around like dog meat or whatever the dog was called in Kingdom Come and just sort of bite the tendons out of a leg, that'd be helpful. Donge's Soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. Okay. Is that... what the fuck does that mean? No problem here. No problem here. Okay, I have the melody of the giant step. What in the world do I do with that? I mean, I saw a cute puppy. Do I need to play that to my dog? Goods. Soundstone. Use. Donge touched the Soundstone to his forehead and gathered his thoughts. Okay. I don't know what that was meant to mean. Fine. We don't need to know who the heads are. We need to know who did stuff like background art on Anno 1800. People who did things. I mean, I don't really keep up with industry news anymore. I used to when I was smaller. When I was like 19 or 16 or whatever. Like, I would maybe know more about like the goings on of studios. Now, basically, I became disillusioned when they all started merging with each other and becoming comically evil. I mean, a lot of those people were comically evil from the start, but like, who gives a fuck anymore, basically? Oh, the ants are now running away from me. That's a good change. Now that we beat the boss, I think everything's running away. Well, fuck you, I'm killing you anyway. The only news now is shut down, closures, and cancelled. Yes. I mean, the games industry is fucked. You know the games industry is irreparably fucked when people are moving to the indie scene for more job security. What the fuck? That should not be a thing. That's terrifying. That should be completely the opposite. It's like everybody's getting laid off. It turns out when you get a massive evil company forming a monopoly, everybody gets laid off and becomes miserable. Who knew? Everybody knew. Obviously, everybody knew. Just people let it happen anyway. It's why the whole Blizzard thing, like, speaking of Blizzard, I remember I muted very quickly the terms Blizzard and Diablo on Twitter when, for about 2 months, some real horrible shit came out about Blizzard and, like, the leaders of Blizzard. The like heads of the company at Blizzard Activision, and their horrible toxic work culture and their crunch and their sexual abuse and their horrible people. And everybody was like, let's boycott Blizzard. And everybody was like, yes, absolutely, because they're evil, let's boycott them. And then every single one of those people who said that was playing Diablo 4 like 2 months later when it came out, because it's like, gamers stand for nothing and believe nothing. And it really disillusioned me. Like, I don't know why that one in particular, because it's happened before. But I was like, fuck me. It's like, you can't stand by anything, can you? It's like, fuck off. It's the same, like any boycott. Like, people just are really unwilling to boycott stuff. It really makes me depressed about the future of veganism. Because if you can't boycott a fucking toy, then now you're gonna boycott meat. It's like, it made me a more bitter person, Diablo 4 releasing. So I muted it on Twitter and never looked back. I'm sure it's a good game. But I don't know. I played hello! I played Diablo 1 when I was a kid. I mean, it was already fucking ancient by then, but I played Diablo 1. I think it was around the time Diablo 3 was coming out. I played the first Diablo and went, this is alright. And then played like 2 hours of Diablo 2 and went, not really into it. And then saw Diablo 3 looked a bit shit. And then same with Diablo 4. So I was like, again, Blizzard make games that I can't imagine being particularly into. It's like like Taylor Swift of games. I started saying in 2019 we need a new industry crash to clear out access. Then all this happened and I feel guilty. I didn't mean like this. Exactly. It's like, I also thought we need something to wipe out like 1/8 of the population, and then 2020 happened, so I'm not a good ideas guy. I couldn't imagine myself working for big corporations. I've been offered an opportunity to market for Pen 10, but at that time they did animal testing and I refused. Good for you. Hello Emma, welcome. Hey you! The board says do not enter! Couldn't you read it? I'm like, I don't know. Do children know how to read? Like the average child? I'm very young. Look at my hat. No, I couldn't read it. What a rebellious kid! Come to the ONET police station later. You're not going to arrest me? Come at me. Mine can start to read at 3, so yes. Alright, let's go. I guess we go to the police station now. Are you okay? I unlocked your little horrible shack, if you want to go in there. The big footprint is called Giant Step. What a way cool name. Wow, you opened the door. Alright, here's a trinket for good luck. It's the travel charm? What's that? What's the travel charm? Tell me what it is. Travel charm. Use. One of the items that can be equipped. Okay, equip it. Can I equip the travel charm? Body. Travel charm. What does that do? It doesn't seem to give me anything. What does a travel charm do? Goods. Travel charm. Help. Must be equipped on your body. It protects you from paralysis. That's alright. I mean, we haven't done any of that. We haven't seen anything doing that. I think parts of Cork are nice. You're incorrect. Well, I don't know. Some of the parks are nice. I acknowledge that. Mole friend! I guess we'll go to the police station? I mean, we don't need to go to the library, right? Police station? I mean, the bee died, so it's not like I can ask him for help. Hello, dog friend. Don't you think I'll be needing a weapon? I'm holding a fucking big baseball bat right now. I just beat a giant ant to death with it. Where do the police live? Let me open up my map. The police live... I have no idea where the police live. Where do the police live? Is it down here? I'm sure there was a cop station somewhere. Police! There we go. Hiya, I've come to be arrested. So, here you are. You're that little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, blah, blah, blah. It's usually those tax evaders who... Blah, blah, blah. We don't enjoy blocking off the roads, you know. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Cool, that was useful. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. It's us. We're kids playing Nintendo games. Are you sure you want to go to Tucson? I guess so. I'll go to Tucson if you want me to. Okay, follow me. Are we... Okay, I'm going to Tucson. Are you going to rough me up in a cell? You're very red-faced. You scare me a bit. Show me what you got. See if you can get past 5 of my best men? I'm gonna be beaten to death by cops. Fuck me! Okay, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna quick save here. Let me just, auto fight? Let's just see how they are. Because, I mean, they're cops. They'll probably be shit. And they're cops pre the sort of, like, rampant militarization of America. Like, this looks like it's set in kind of like a throwback Americana thing. So they're not dressed like Iron Man. They're probably not going to tase me. Oh, that was a lot of damage. A cop turned back to normal. Okay, that's not too bad. And I got a hamburger. Okay, I'll eat a burger now. And I dinged! Incredible. Eagle Land, for fuck's sake. You're tough. You should join the police force. Oh god, they're at one in every... Oh god. At least we get to beat up cops. The cop attacked. Okay, I will just bash him. We have plenty of healing. This should be okay. I'll just do a couple of bashes. Maybe on the third fight, we can do a heal just to keep ourselves going. Eat a burger. So many bad apples. They lined up immediately to beat up a small child. Don't let the mayor's compliments give you a big head. Bring it on, fat boy. What the fuck? I don't even think my character is fat. All he eats is broth. No, I have stuffed my face with cookies in this session. Bring it on, fat boy. What a horrible thing to scream as you beat a child. I mean, you're not even doing well. Okay, I absolutely need to heal on the next one. This is the problem, or else I will die. Enemy left a present. Where's the hamburger? Eat the hamburger immediately. Let's do this again sometime. Next time I'll take you out. I'm gonna take you apart right here, right now, baby. Right. Cop attacked. I am going to... I could do the Emma attack, or I could eat a hamburger. I will eat a hamburger, please. Donji ate the hamburger. Okay, fantastic. That'll keep us going for a bit. Then just bash the cop in the head. Incredible. Just beat him over the face until he's unconscious. Hello, Assassin, welcome. Donj gained 86 HP. I mean, this is going pretty well. I'm gonna quick save, in fact. That's it, buddy. You can forget about me. I'm gonna call for my boss. Oh, no. No, red-faced cop. There's no way I can beat you in a straight competition, so get ready for my super ultra mambo tango foxtrot martial arts. Does that involve just circling around me and beating me to death with your truncheon? Right, he seems bad. I'm going to... AKA a gun. I forgot they had guns. Right. Don't auto-fight. Let's start off with a PSI Emma. Let's do a PSI Emma. I'm gonna quick save. Let's do a PSI Emma to all enemies, because he might have some friends. That's pretty good. That's pretty okay. I'm gonna do a hamburger as well. Oh, wasn't that bad, I guess. And then just bash him to death. Oh, fuck me. Bash him again. Captain Strong's offense went up by 1. Captain Strong dodged. This could be bad. Just missed. There we go. Bash again. Yo, that was so easy. The Emma power really helped. 492 XP. We're going to level again soon. This is great.
I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty Onit police force. You want me to open the road to Tucson? Hang on for a sec. I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Strong here. Do you read me? It's me, Captain Strong. A kid named Donge will be there in a few minutes. Open the road.
Don't know why I coughed there. I think I swallowed some dust. Ugh.
I know that. Don't ask me why, just do it. That's an order.
Bye, Strong. You nearly killed me in the end with your fucking voice.
I'm not gonna question you now, but I do want to see you again. Good luck.
You're gonna jump me in an alley and just destroy me. You're gonna shoot me in the head. Who are you? I don't like you and your hat.
Psst, I'm not really one of the gang. I'm a cop, even if I don't look like it.
You look like a cop. You have cop face.
Hey, I'm in here. Go and find another can.
Hey, I was just joking.
This is a jail. You guys have no business being here.
Okay, bye. I guess we're out. Can I report a crime? Yeah, like 50, like, what, 6 of your guys just tried to beat me up? You're way too young to even think about getting behind the wheel, you little pest. Am I? When do you learn to drive in America? I thought it would be like 15, 16. I think it's like 16, 17 here. You can probably teach a child to drive at like 7 or 8. It's not complicated.
Well, the riot's over. Now I can move on to parking enforcement.
What riot?
Hooray! Life is good. Dum-dee-dee-dee.
Good afternoon, how's everyone doing? Fine. We got past. I mean, that was sort of a mini-boss. A boss and a mini-boss. Or probably 2 mini-bosses. I guess we're going to Tucson. Teuton? I've already forgotten what it's called.
Aren't you Donge? Well, I got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself. You're doing well. Keep it up. The town map can be checked out of the library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful.
Let's go to Tucson. Is this Tucson? There's little buggles down there, but they're running away from me. No! I wish there was a pet buggo button. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, I really wish I hadn't instigated this fight, actually. Let's just do the fight. At 16, you can get a permit, but not a full license. You can start longer if you live on a farm. So you can, like, drive tractors around at 12, probably. Checking out a map at a library, pog. I said this on the last stream of this game. I've never checked anything out of a library. To my knowledge. I don't think I've ever checked out a book at a library. I've gone into a library and taken photos of sheet music that they had there and just used them at home. But I've never actually checked anything out. I don't even know if that's legal, what I just described. Probably fine. They were old songs. Exactly, driving around tractors at 13. What are you? What is this? Why have you... Are these adorable little mouses with little bellies?
Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Will you take one of my sons?
Yeah? Okay.
He's a tough boy. You can treat him as one of your items.
Donge got an exit mouse. I have a little mouse in my pocket. Who are you?
Ooh, do I get to come along too?
No, apparently not. I live rent-free in the mouse's house. The mice are known as the exit mice. They're very kind, and boy, they're fast. I really love these guys. Where are you from? Okay, thank you for a little mouse. I'm sure that'll be useful. If I find a maze. The mice are famously good at mazes, that kind of makes sense. Oh! That mushroom jumped at me. You encountered the rambling evil mushroom. Cool. The human lives in the mouse's house, apparently. I mean, the animals in this game so far have been shown to have at least human intelligence. So it makes sense. And everybody just kind of expects it. That little mushroom has foots! The enemies in this game are universally very cute. Except for the dogs. I never find dogs cute, I'm sorry. I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he is fostering, along with my mum, fostering a very sick dog. And he was talking to me about it, and I was like, oh, that's very sweet. But in my head, I was like, ugh. Gross. I don't really find them cute. I used to when I was a kid, but now I don't. There's a hamburger inside. I don't take random field hamburgers. Oh, good mushos. You encounter rambling evil mushrooms. Just do auto fight. It'll be fine. He'll probably call for backup. Or not. I like how this one isn't even it became tame. It's just, it stopped moving. You killed it. You gonna jump out at me? You are. That is a good experience. I think the same way with any RPG, really. Even non-JRPGs, like what do they call them now? CRPGs? Is that what the youth called them? They were just RPGs in my time. I think they might be better without the combat. I've never really been a huge fan of RPG combat in general, especially JRPGs. It's like, it's one of the reasons I love Disco Elysium so much. It's probably my favorite game that I've ever played. Because there is no combat in it. I mean, the dialogue and conversations are kind of combat-y, but like, there's no actual combat in the game, and I think it's better for it. Like, I think Disco Elysium would be a much worse game if there was just this shit going on constantly. Like coming across a rat and having to kick it to death with your fucking shoes. I hate the concept of the random encounter in video games. It's just never sat with me well. I simply don't like it as a concept. The combat does feel gratuitous. I mean, how many fights have we done on this one stretch of road? Like 9 so far? And each one is like 15 seconds long, so it's not exactly a challenge. I literally hit B once, and then it just does the fight for me, and I go through it. So it's not, why is it here? It's my one flaw with this game, is that I don't like the combat. But again, the fact that there is an auto-combat thing makes it better than a lot of other JRPGs. Hello, little mole.
I'm not an enemy, like. I'm just a friendly mole. I'll tell you how to distinguish between your friends and your enemies. It's easy to tell an enemy just by looking at them. Enemies look like humans with weird colored faces.
What? Mole, no! Oh no, the moles are racist.
Beware of them. However, you can't get more powerful if you avoid your enemies.
I'll keep an eye on you. Oh, I love the mole. What the fuck, I take it back. I didn't see racism mole happening. You seemed cool. Okay. We'll smile politely and go, and then never speak to you again. We're in Tucson Town! Yippee! Who are you?
Welcome. Would you like me to tell you about Tucson?
Yes.
Tucson has a modern, clean hotel, not like that fucking shit pile in Wonnet. There's a hospital and the wonderful Chaos Theatre. There's the Pole Star for preschool and a nice bus station. If you're curious, you might want to check out the Berglund Park. It's exciting. East of town, there's the peaceful Rest Valley. On the other side of the valley is Happy Happy Village. There's also a pizza parlor.
You're giving me a lot of information.
Do you want to know anything else? Well, tee-hee, I don't know anything else.
Okay, bye. I don't like your smile either, it's a bit Stepfordy. Tucson, we got this name because we weren't first. Okay, let's open up the map. I'm in Tucson. There's a department store, there's a hospital, there's a hotel, there's food, and there's Threed is the next city over. I see a little flashing thing there. Hang on, I have my cursor. If you can see my cursor at all, it's down here in this corner. There's this yellow thing here. Maybe that's the place I need to go? Because I'm actually not sure where I need to go right now. So I guess I'll just follow the path. I keep trying, by the way, to press, what's this? Right button? The one above the trigger. Because I've been playing a lot of Minish Cap recently. I recently finished it. And that is the roll button. What just happened?
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius. I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories.
Who are you? And how do I access this? Are you just taking random photos of kids? Can I buy this bike? A cycle shop. That's a thing in Pokemon, isn't it? You get a bike?
This is the cycle shop. Punk sure. Bicycles are like so much fun and they're like so convenient. It's a lot faster than walking. You'll be really popular with the biking crowd. Do you want a bicycle?
Yeah.
Ah, you don't know how to ride a bike. Me neither.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Yes, give me a bicycle. I mean, this looks like it would be nice enough to bicycle around. The wide pathways and roads and not too many cars. Cycling in my town is a fucking nightmare.
Unfortunately, we don't have any more like bikes for sale. I only have like rentals. Do you want to rent one?
Yeah, okay.
I really like your straightforward style. I'll tell you what, I'll let you borrow a bike for like free.
Okay. Tanj got the bicycle.
You know that 2 people can't ride on one bicycle? So of course, 3 or 4 people on a bike would be impossible. Did you also know that you can't ride a bike with anything following you? Teddy bears, for example? Carrying a bear and riding is impossible for you. And don't even think about riding a bike into a cave.
So what's the point of you? Okay, where's my bike? Is it this one? No problem here. Is it the one outside? It's just... I don't even know if you own this bike. Do I just, like, use it? Bicycle. Use. Danj rode a bike. I'm on a bike! Whee! Am I sticking out my tongue as I ride the bike? I'm on a bike! Yippee! Hello. Danj got off the bike. Okay, I can't talk to people on a bike.
I see that you're young, but have had some adventures. I think that Stoon would be a good friend for you.
Stoon? Oh, I named her that. Sorry. For a brief second, I was like, what fucking game calls a character Stoon? Hello, you look like Mr. T.
I saw some weird bad guy following Stoon. This guy gave me the creeps.
What, like a pedophile? Did you not stop them? What are you telling me? Another child for? Also, where is Stoon? Hey, is one of you Stoon? Tonight, the boogie is back. It's the Runaway Fives night. I don't know what that means. Can I go into the theater?
I love standing in a queue. I also love words that start with a Q. Queen, quiet, quick.
You're very odd.
If I had some connections, I could waltz right in, but I'm just a regular Joe.
Yeah, you're the one who loves the queue. I wanted to talk to this guy, actually.
I'm starting a line here. I want a ticket for today's show, but I may not get it.
How small is this cinema? Hi.
I guess I lost my ticket, so now I can't get in. The ticket counter at the department store was even sold out.
Hi. Hello, please present your ticket. I don't have one, sorry. You want to see Poochie Fud, the manager? Right through this door, that's worse than Stoon. Hi, are you just the mayor again?
The Runaway Five owe me a lot of money. They'll stay here until they pay me back. They might be here for 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt.
Are you keeping people captive? I don't understand what the situation here is. Sorry. Bye. Maybe Stoon will enlighten me once we find Stoon. Hiya, who are you? That's right, we are the Runaway Five. We're popular, but not rich. We're being cheated by this theatre, and we're really deep in debt. Oh. We may be popular, but that girl who lives at the house of the preschool is the talk of the town. I don't like this town. I want to see her someday. I don't like this. Runaway 5 tour bus. It appears that you're only 2 of you, by the way. I don't get why you're called the Runaway 5. Do you play some sports? If you do, that's fine by us. Now that's a billboard. If you have time to read this, go to the Chaos Theatre immediately. Right. Oh, it's a hint boy! I don't need a hint right now, that's fine. The game is pointing me towards visiting Stoon, so we'll go see Stoon. What does his dog have to say?
Believe me, even though I'm just a dog.
That's my dog voice, which is incomprehensible, I'm aware. Oh, and that's Berglund Park. Berglund Park seems kind of dangerous, but there's some great stuff there. The Runaway 5 was originally the Tantsura brothers, but they changed it to avoid them looking like the Blues Brothers. Somebody has written a book about the translations for this. It's 430 pages. How? That stupid slob, the Apple kid, always asks me for something to eat. He's the inventor. He should invent some food for himself. Fuck me, are you a Reaganite? I'm nuts about this one kid inventor. No, not that airheaded dweeb, the Apple kid. I'm talking about the incredibly hot orange kid. See, this is why I'm playing the game. The fighting, whatever. The genuinely fucking bizarre dialogue I'm enjoying. Are you the orange kid? Apparently you're fucking hot. Greetings, I'm Orange Kid, the inventor. Have you heard of me? I'm a bit embarrassed about my reputation. I have a lot of inventions in development, but I'm running short of cash. I'm basically a happy-go-lucky person, so I'm not worried. You know, I'm working on this machine that would really help you in peaceful Rest Valley. I hope it's ready soon. What? You're actually willing to help finance? Sure. Oh, goody! Would it be okay to get $200? You don't have that much money? Perhaps you shouldn't be yapping about having cash. That I'm sure I do. I'll go to a fucking ATM soon. There's gotta be a cash machine somewhere. Probably in one of the shops. Where am I right now? I'm down here. There's a department store. I'll go up to the department store. I've got a bike. Goods. Use the bicycle. I'm fast. Move out of my way. Fucking nerd. I'm helping the orange boy or whatever. I apparently cannot ride a bike. Look how wobbly I am. Where's the department store? Hang on. Up this way. Oh, it was here. I thought this was a hospital, but it clearly says department store on it, so I don't know why I thought that. Give me an ATM and maybe a gun? Can I get a gun or some sort of cool switchblade or something? Just like slash some boys up. Please select withdrawal. Your account... I have $2,000! I'm fucking loaded! I'm like 8 years old! I have $2,000! Okay, give me like, I don't know. Give me like €900. That seems good. Your account has been debited €900. Fuck me. Okay, can I buy anything here while I'm here? Would you like to return something? No. What about you? Do you want to buy a ticket for the Runaway 5 show? Yeah, sure. The main floor and balcony seats are sold out. We only have box seats, which cost $20. The box seats sold out a long time ago too. Oops, my mistake. The box seats are the most popular. You prick. This department store isn't crowded. I like that. I always feel much better after hearing my mum's voice over the phone. I was really homesick recently and my mum cheered me up. You should call your mum sometime. Believe me, those melancholy feelings will be gone before you know it. Is this a phone? Oh, I can call my mum. Okay. Call my mum.
Is that you, Dange? You called me back sooner than I thought. Everyone here is doing fine. Oh, Tracy started working part-time for Escargot Express. Here, I'll let you talk to her.
I don't want to talk to Tracy.
And call me when you have some time. Oh, you don't have any free time? Well, here's Tracy.
I don't need anything from you. No, go away. No, leave me alone. Oh, right, fine. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna leave. We picked up some money. We'll go to Orange Boy. It'll be fine. Oh, fuck you. I said no.
Hello, this is Escargot Express. Your delivery charge is $18.
You can cover the bill. Fuck off! I don't have anything to deliver. Bye. Fucking weirdos. Are you like fucking UPS or whatever they're called? Right, give me my bike. Bicycle, please. Use. And we will ride down to Orange. Oh my god, I just clicked the button twice and got off the bike immediately afterwards. Get on the bike. Then ride down to Orange Face and, like, give him some $200. What the fuck is this child gonna buy for $200? Probably a SNES. How much was the SNES? Video games were really fucking expensive back in the 80s and 90s, right? So probably more than $200. What's a console worth now? Like, how much is a Switch? 400? Just off the top of my head? I have no idea how much a Switch is. Hello, Orange Nerd. Yes, I've heard of you. I'm giving you money. Oh my god. Skip. Yep, skip. Would it be okay to get 200? Yes, take $200. Your support should have a tremendous impact on all of mankind. Let me give you my super orange machine. I call it Suporma for short. Donge got the Suporma. Please use it for spreading peace and goodwill. Something like that, enough that I haven't got one. Switch is about $250, I think. That's cheaper than I thought it would be. I'd consider, of all the consoles, the only one I would ever consider buying is a Switch. Like, there's no chance I would ever even consider buying an Xbox or a PlayStation. But I mean, the Xbox, everything that's on it is also on PC, so why would I ever buy an Xbox? And the PlayStation, famously, has no fucking games for it. Like, absolutely nothing. So why would anybody ever buy a PlayStation? I feel like if you bought a PlayStation 5, you've been shafted by Sony. So I'm never going to buy either of them. Switch, I could consider buying a Switch. The OLED is about $350, okay. Who are you? You're the horrible Apple child, right? My Game Boy Color would have been around €75 back in the day, which seems shocking now. That seems real cheap. I guess, yeah. I mean, well, if that's adjusted for inflation, €75, that's real cheap. Like, how much is a DSi? Not a DSi, a DS Lite. That's the handheld I had, was a DS Lite. I don't know how much that was. One of the very first home consoles was the modern day equivalent of $1,200. Oh, it would not be $75 now. Okay. I have sort of neglected doing my housework. I know it's a bit of a pigsty. Yeah, this place looks gross. I'm Apple Kid. I haven't taken a bath in quite a while, so I'm kind of stinky. Are you Steve Jobs? Is this a parody of Steve Jobs? You know how Steve Jobs refused to shower or bathe for like 20 years before his death? And apparently he was fucking awful to be around, just in terms of reeking. By the way, I'm starving. Do you have something to eat? If you do, can I have some? Sure, I'll give you some bread or some shit. What can you give me? I don't know. I've got a hamburger. Do you want a hamburger? Thanks! You seem very nice. I wonder if... maybe you would like to invest some money in my inventions. Yeah, whatever. I did not know this fact about Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs thought you could cure cancer by eating exclusively apples. That's not even a joke about him being the Apple CEO. He thought you could cure cancer by eating exclusively fruit juices. And I think he didn't shower for like 10 years. How infrequently are we talking? I think he genuinely thought you didn't need to shower or shouldn't. Oh god. Steve Jobs was insane. Apparently, he insisted that your sort of natural body oils would take care of it and stop any smells. But according to people who were in meetings with him, that is not true. Because, Christ. It's like, this person that I'm about to say did deny it later on, but I think they might have let it slip and are actually like this. It's like how Jake Gyllenhaal says he only showers once every 6 months or something, and then he claimed that was taken out of context later. But I'm suspicious. I look at Jake Gyllenhaal, and objectively he's a very handsome man, but also you look at him and you can see there's a sheen of oil on that man. It's like saying you don't need shampoo. No. I'll give you money, by the way. What do you want? I can raise $200. Yeah, sure, I have $200. Thank you, I won't let you down. Is it the little mouse? Can I have a little mouse friend? Is it just a mouse sellotaped to some batteries? Is that... You didn't even give me anything! The other guy gave me a machine! Is it the mouse? I am a mouse. Nobody has given me a name yet. You took care of my master. In return, I want to give you this. Please take it and say nothing. Tanj got the receiver phone. What? Oh, I must be in your way. Zip. The fuck is this? Okay, bye. Tanj dug around in the trash can and found a broken machine. Oh, God. Okay, should I take that? I've got a lot of shit on me, to be honest. Goods. Oh, I have so much stuff here. What is the receiver phone? Apple Kid's invention. Now you can receive important calls. Okay, is that good? What's the Superma? Orange Kid's invention. The full name is Super Orange Machine. That helps so much, thanks. Alright, take the... Fucking eat the skip sandwich. That seemed bad. Ate the skip sandwich and restored 5 HP. Then look around in the bin. Take the broken machine. Maybe you can fix this? Ominous thing to say. I didn't like that. Maybe Orange Boy can fix this? I'm hard at work, don't worry. My brilliant invention will be ready soon. I'll get back to work. Well, bye. See ya. Let's go find that Stoon or whatever the fuck her name is. Is she even down here? Am I going the right way? No, I am not. I'm going down to Threed. That is not the right way to go. By the way, my hair has only gotten better when I haven't shampooed. is all I'm going to say on the shampoo thing. There's a pizzeria. There's a bus station with an undercover cop there. Are you Stoon? Who's Stoon? People in Happy Happy Village are fanatical about a strange religion. Scientology? Maybe they've got some sort of bad fever. Be careful. If you go to the east, you could run into trouble. Peaceful Rest Valley and Happy Happy Village are waiting for you. I've also heard that there are UFOs. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? This is a bus stop. Danger, do not stand in the street. Read the schedule from the sidewalk. Don's check the bus schedule. It looks like the next bus will come pretty soon. Am I able to take the bus? This is the bus to Threed, but I'm not sure if we can get there or not. The fare is $2. Do you want to go? No, not yet. I personally think it's better if you don't go. I'm not real confident about getting there. Okay. Is this the house I need to get into? Polestar, that's it. Is that a cat with a skull on the roof? Okay, where is Stoon? I need to talk about Stoon. People kept saying Stoon would be in here. Whistle, whistle anywhere. It makes me smile all the while. Ugh. I'm Stoon's mother. I'm taking care of these kids. You shouldn't worry about Stoon. She has a guardian angel, it seems. Didn't that Mr. T-looking guy earlier say that he saw Stoon being chased by a child molester? Are you Stoon? I wanted to play with Stoon, but she's gone somewhere. Oh. Hopefully Stoon has a knife. When I grow up, I want to be just like Stoon. Stoon is like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend these emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. You're the most confusing character of them all so far, my friend. What are you talking about? So you have the mind of an adult, yet still consider Stoon to be your mother, even though she is, by that definition, younger than you. Are you Stoon? Who the fuck are you? Are you Stoon's dad?
So, you want to see Stoon? Many come here to see her miraculous powers, but they're just leeches. So, you from a TV station or what?
No.
To meet you or not to meet you can only be decided by Stoon. Stoon had said that she would only meet with a boy named Dunge. So you're Dunge. You're the one that was in Stoon's dream. You'll save the world. Let me go call Stoon. She doesn't seem to be here. I wonder where she went. I'm sorry, but could you come back later?
I need to find Stoon then. Is there a clue up here? I'm apparently allowed just into Stoon's bedroom. Fine. Stoon! Can I rifle through her parents' things? Do her parents sleep in separate beds? Are they Mormons? Or is just the magic gone? Stoon? Donge, open the present. There's a teddy bear inside, but he's got too much stuff already. Oh my god, I've got so much shit. I guess this is the point of the sister, right? Being able to, like, store some stuff for me. That's probably a good idea to do. I mean, I should probably just save and exit there, actually. That seems like a good stopping point, and I'm about at the end of the stream anyway. Do F2. That was EarthBound again. EarthBound remains good. There was a lot of more combat in this one, which I don't appreciate, but it seems like the next session will have a lot more of this stuff, which I enjoy. The talking to strange freaks aspect of the game. I like the game. It's good. It's a good time. I would recommend it so far. I think EarthBound holds up so far. Right, let me see who's live to raid. I will close down the 15 tabs I have open about what tiger pee smells like, and the one actress from Schitt's Creek. She didn't have anything to do with the tiger piss. That was a separate issue. Let's go /raid. Who's live that I can raid? I will raid this person. Is there another underscore? No, but I have typed raid wrong. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you, I'm enjoying this game. Oh, me too. It's a good game. I'll play more about it. What about Tiger Pee? Were you searching? It apparently smells exactly like hot buttered popcorn. I don't know why it specifies hot, but I guess piss is hot. So maybe it has a similar vibe. Either way, that's what it was. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow for some weird stuff. I have a couple of weird things lined up tomorrow. Probably on an emulator, I'll see. And then on Thursday, I'll be back to this. And on Friday, I'll be back to this. And we'll see how far we get in EarthBound. Thank you.